Good morning. My name is Marlene Nelson. This speech focuses on one of the three statements of overriding considerations, traffic. While we know this project will generate more than 3,600 trips per day, the county proposes only three mitigation measures. These measures on Yorba Linda Boulevard include a three-phase traffic signal at Via del Agua, extensions of left turn pockets at Via del Agua and San Antonio, and road restriping at Savvy Ranch Parkway. All proposed modifications occur outside the project's boundaries and outside the county's jurisdiction. These changes will be left to the cities of Yorba Linda and Anaheim to implement. There are no guarantees they will do it, therefore there is no actual mitigation. Let's next look at the traffic and public safety. The developer believes that an evacuation plan for the project is sufficient and touts a 90-minute or more evacuation for its residents. I'd like to point out that the layout of Esperanza Hills, the main choke point for the upper neighborhood, is the narrow corridor between the two planning areas. This distance at its narrowest point is roughly 2 football fields wide. OCFA reported in its after-action report that the fire spread nearly 14 football fields every 60 seconds. Depending on where the fire starts, this means residents evacuating from planning area 2 may have as little as 9 seconds to get out of the upper neighborhood before flames could cut them off. Let's think for a moment about the panic involved during an evacuation. In San Diego's Cedar Fire, 15 people died, 11 of them trying to escape the fire. Some died in their cars because the engine stopped working. The Stonehaven access route sets residents up for disaster. There are 2 hairpin turns on 2 steep grades that sends panicked evacuees towards a likely source of the flame front in the east. As residents that survived the freeway complex firestorm, we know that you cannot outdrive or outrun a fire moving that fast, especially when traffic is at a standstill. Cars were crammed side by side, 3 abreast, down San Antonio and Via del Agua and Stonehaven Loop. These are the same streets this project proposes to use. It doesn't matter how many escape routes this development has, because they all lead to one place, Yorba Linda Boulevard. When residents fleeing the freeway fire reach this main arterial, they hit gridlock. The EIR states that Esperanza Hills residents will have 2 cars per household. Our knowledge of the existing neighborhood shows that most homes have 3 to 4 cars, which underestimates the evacuation statistics. Imagine what the roads will look like with every household driving every car they own, packed to the rooftop with children, pets, and belongings. Vote no on Esperanza Hills because it is inherently unsafe to add more traffic to already inadequate infrastructure.